Hare Krishna, Namaste, Chapter 18, Sloka 66, Part 43. Sarva-dharmān parityajya, ekaṁ śaraṇaṁ vraja, ahaṁ sarva-pāpebhyo, mokṣayiṣyāmi ma śucaḥ. Abandon all varieties of religion and just surrender unto me. I shall deliver you from all sinful reactions. Do not fear. The Vedas teaches that all human endeavor to find happiness, that is the general motive, and there are one or more essential goals which are technically called as purusharthas: dharma, artha, kama and moksha. Dharma, right living, ethics and one's duty. Artha, money and power. Kama, pleasure, recreation, etc. Moksha, liberation, freedom from this world. These fundamental goals of human endeavor are pursued by everyone in various degrees. But among these four, the fourth, moksha, considered greater. Moksha means to attain the lotus feet of the Lord, to attain the spiritual world, to continue one's service unto the Lord for eternity. To attain that goal, there are certain means Krishna has given in Gita, and that is what we have been studying throughout Bhagavad Gita. Karma, jnana, which leads to bhakti yoga, and that bhakti yoga will get us the Supreme Lord. Another path is śaraṇagati. It's a mental state or an expression that I have no other gati, means shelter. It is you, my Lord, I consider to be the means to attain you. In past several sessions, we have learnt about Bhakti Yoga as well as Sharanagati and the benefits of Sharanagati over the Bhakti Yoga. We learnt many advantages in Sharanagati. Anyone can do Sharanagati. In any condition, one can do Sharanagati. At any place, one can do Sharanagati. So there is no doubt in what we learned so far, the knowledge that we gained on Bhakti and Sharanagati unto Krishna. By surrendering unto the Lord and performing Bhakti, we will be able to attain the lotus feet of the Lord. Now, we told this off very easily. But the question is, will this really happen? Am I assured that I will attain the Lord by performing either Bhakti or Sharanagati? Say if we are driving on a highway, if we have any doubt that if this route will take me to the destination I wanted to go, then there is a problem. We should be very clear that this route will take me to the destination that I wanted to go. If the driver doesn't have that confidence, if he has some doubt, then there is no guarantee that we are going to attain the destination. But if we are sure as we drive that this path, this route will take us to the destination that I want to reach, then we can happily drive on that path with full confidence. If not, as we drive, there is always botheration, doubts, confusion on the uncertainty in the path that we have taken to reach the destination. The different paths that we discussed so far are like the highway where we are not sure whether we are going to reach the destination or not, because there are some possible concerns in the path of Bhakti Yoga and in the path of Sharanagati. There is some uncertainty in these two paths. So we need to see if there is another path that can assure me, guarantee me that I will for sure attain the lotus feet of the Lord. Answer is yes. There is one path, or the only path, which gives us that assurance, guarantee. That path is said to be the fifth path, panchamopayam. The fifth means by which one can attain the Supreme Lord. There is no any doubt in this path. What are the four paths that we saw already? Karma, that is Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Prapatti or Sharanagati, and the one that we are going to start learning from this session is the fifth upaya, means that is said to be Acharya Abhimana. In a literature called Sri Vachana Bhushanam, written by a great Vaishnava saint, Pillai Lokacharya. He lived during 12th and 13th century. He says, Acharya Abhimaname Uttarakam. It is only Guru's Abhimana which will uplift us from this material existence and position us under the lotus feet of the Supreme Lord. This is the guaranteed mean by which we can attain Krishna. Well, we stated this, but there are many questions may arise. What about Bhakti? What about Sharanagati? Are we saying that those should be rejected as well? How can a Guru who is also human like us can give us moksha? Should we stop worshipping Krishna and simply worship Guru, the Acharya? Like that, there could be many questions, and we will find the answers as we go deep into this subject. Let's be clear why we are discussing this topic. We understood that complete surrender is the means by which we can attain the Lord. The question was posted at the end of the previous session, how do I surrender? And the new question that was raised at the beginning of this session is, will that surrender unto Krishna guarantees me liberation? Well, there is no guarantee. Then if there is no guarantee, is there another path? And we found the answer, yes, there is another one, which is a fifth path called Acharya Abhimana. So let's understand what Abhiman means. In general, Abhiman means having that sense of mine. That is called Abhimana. For example, I am waiting in a queue, a long queue, to enter into an auditorium hall. I am not even sure if I'll be able to get to the auditorium before the show starts. But the manager over there, who's in charge of the show, the auditorium, knows me. He just pulls me off and tells to the guard, the security near the door, to let me in, simply saying, "He's mine." The manager just says, "I know this person, he's my guy." Then there is no any further question or investigation needs to be performed. I will be simply let into the auditorium without any questions. And the act that is performed by the manager, showing his favorism towards me, is said to be Abhimana. We can see this very often in some temples. When the temple is crowded, where we are not able to get closer to the deity, this usually happens on any special functions or events. If we know someone within the temple, a committee member, a board member, the temple president, or the priest himself, then our darshan to the Lord is very easy, because they are going to let us in bypassing the big Q. Why? Because I am that person's favorite, or I've taken shelter of that person. Therefore, I was let in first or sooner. Similarly, when we want to enter into the spiritual world, the residents of the spiritual world, like the gatekeepers, will ask questions, may stop us proceeding further, even if we think we have all qualification to enter the spiritual world. But if we have a connection of someone who can influence them, then our entry into the spiritual world is guaranteed. That someone is our Guru, our Acharya. Therefore, if we become a favorite of our Acharya, Guru, then Guru can say, he is my guy, let him in. And there won't be any further questions after that, and we will be accepted into the spiritual world by everyone over there, especially by the Lord. Now the question comes, does that mean I don't need to worship God? I don't need God's help? My Guru can do everything by himself? Does it mean that I don't need to do any bhakti or sharanagati? Should I just stop all that I have been doing so far because I have abhimana of Acharya, Guru? My Guru has accepted me as his guy, as his man. Answer is no, but Acharya abhimana is the best means. Why? Because we have spoiled our relationship with Krishna. For that reason, we have to approach a Guru to re-establish the spoiled relationship. We spoiled our relationship with Ishvara, Krishna, due to our swabhimana. We learnt what Acharya abhimana means. There is another abhimana called swabhimana. Because of our swabhimana, we spoiled our Ishvara abhimana. Swabhimana means considering oneself to be able to take care without any help. Thinking everything belongs to me. I can manage my life. I can take care of myself. I can get what I wanted. I know how to attain my goal. With my skills and ability, I will be able to attain the spiritual world. I don't need any help. This is ahankara combined with mamakaram, which is not good for us. Because of this swabhimana, we have spoiled our relationship with Krishna, Krishna's abhimana, Ishvara abhimana. When we think everything belongs to us, it is not good. Whereas on the other hand, if Krishna doesn't think that everything belongs to him, then that is also not good. Mamakara is good for Krishna, but Mamakara is not good for us. Let's understand Ishvara abhimana with an example. Say a rich landlord. He has such big properties. One of his neighbor occupied a little portion of this landlord's property by putting the fence. For this little piece of land, the landlord fights. He takes all possible legal actions to regain his piece of land from the neighbor, because the landlord has the abhimana, feel that that land belongs to me. I need to regain my property. Likewise, we all are properties of Krishna. He is the Supreme Lord. Therefore, the Lord has the abhimana that we all belongs to him. This is called Ishvara abhimana. If the Lord doesn't have this abhimana, we are into problems. But if we are in abhimana, we are into problem. Therefore, Ishvara abhimana is good, swabhimana is bad. Because the Lord has that abhimana, we will be saved. he feels that we belong to him. If he doesn't think that way, then who's going to save us? If the landlord thinks that piece of land doesn't belong to me, why is he even going to fight for that piece of land? It is only by the Lord's abhimana we all are being saved and protected in all circumstances. That is simply because of Ishvara abhimana. The loving parents doesn't leave their child to suffer. They try various means to get their child back on track. The relationship of parent and child in this world is very short period. Even in the short period, most of the time the children are away from the parent. But still, the parent loves their children and they always pray and wish well for their children. Then what to speak about our relationship with our Supreme Eternal Father, Krishna? That relationship which cannot be traced back. If the parents of this world has that abhimana to their children so much, then what about Krishna's abhimana towards us? It must be much more deeper and stronger than the parents that we have now or the parents we had in all our previous lifetimes. Normally, when the children grown up, they are on their own. Initially, they are very much dependent on their parent. And then when they grow to a certain age, then they do things on their own, no more dependent on the parent. But when a grown-up son comes and tells to the father, "My dear father, please take care of me," then the father becomes happy. In this world, it is appreciated if the children can survive by themselves, stand on their own feet. But when it comes to the Lord becomes very happy when we submit ourselves fully unto Him and tell Him, "My dear Lord, you take care of me, you protect me, you save me." In this way, Ishvara abhimana upon us will be fructified. But when we, due to swabhimana, think, "I will save myself, I can protect myself, I can take care of my family," and when the Lord comes to help us, we say, "No thanks." When we do this one, we destroy Ishvara abhimana. So what's the option left? If we have lost Ishvara abhimana due to swabhimana, is there another abhimana that I can hold on to? Yes, and that is Acharya abhimana. What does this Guru do between us and God? Why do we even need a Guru between us and God? Let's learn that in our next session. Thank you. Hare Krishna.